All right, to understand today's drama, we need to rewind a little. After breaking up with Hyun, the legendary musician and her most famous ex, Hugh fell into an image vacuum. She didn't just lose a powerful man, she also lost the PR love story that had always kept her in the spotlight. And you know it. Hugh can't live without the lights. She needed a way out, a new script to prove. I'm still hot. I'm still cool. I don't need Hyun to shine. And then Quack appeared. Quack, an underground artist, almost completely unknown. No one except for a few niche fans even knew his name. But suddenly, Quack became Hugh's screen lover. A perfect plot twist to set the media ablaze. Coincidence? I don't think so. Hugh gained the image of the queen dating a younger man, proving her ageless appeal. Quack enjoyed the full spotlight, heavy media coverage, follower counts exploding, his underground tracks streamed 10 times more. But baby, the audience quickly noticed something. This pairing looked more like a deal than a love story. Hugh was too rich, too famous, too image-conscious. Quack was too unknown, too hungry for fame. Do you really think that's love? Or is it just a silent contract where both sides benefit? Now, let's be real. Was Quack too smart or just too opportunistic? He used Hugh like a bullet train that shot him from obscurity to stardom. Before Hugh, he only sang in bars and small lounges. After Hugh, paparazzi chased him, fan pages popped up, and underground playlists suddenly had Quack's name everywhere. But here's the catch. Quack had built his image as an outsider, mocking the glamorous world. He used to rap and joke about people who lived and died for the spotlight. And then, he dated the very symbol of that spotlight, Hugh. Baby, tell me that doesn't smell like drama. A man who condemned showbiz is now diving headfirst into its core. Fans started doubting, this isn't love, it's a win-win contract. But every contract has an expiration date. The suspicion peaked when Hugh flew to Australia to visit Quack. Normally, Hugh couldn't even go out for lunch without posting on Instagram, making a story or calling the paparazzi. But this time, she disappeared. No posts, no paparazzi, no photos. Hugh stayed hidden in Quack's hotel for 4 straight days. Why? Because she'd once been put on an immigration watch list for lying about her entry purpose. This time, to avoid trouble, Hugh had to go completely silent. But ironically, that silence made the drama juicier. A star who lived off attention suddenly went completely dark. The public asked, if it's true love, why hide? If it's PR, why not use it? And then came the bombshell. In an interview, Quack bluntly admitted he found Hugh boring. She was obsessed with losing weight, so much so that she hardly ate and just pushed food around at parties. Worse, Hugh controlled Quack. She banned him from eating pizza and pasta, his favorite foods. A free-spirited underground artist was now reduced to a forced diet boyfriend. How long could that last? This wasn't love anymore. This was prison. And Quack just went public with the keys in his hand. Magazines revealed Hugh had lost drastic weight, wasn't sleeping, and was constantly stressed. Her family worried she'd collapse, but instead of resting, Hugh forced herself to stay at size 0, because that was her money-making brand. But this turned her into someone controlling, hard to be around. Quack, who only wanted a fun life, grew even more drained. One side obsessed with image, the other craving freedom. Their paths would never cross. And then, the new rumor. Hugh planned to have a child with Quack through surrogacy. But sorry, that already sounds absurd. Hugh had a child with Hyun, the legend. the cultural icon, the living legacy. That was her proudest material switching to Quack, an emerging underground artist with shaky fame and unstable finances, would be lowering herself. No way Hugh would do that. But for Quack, it was different. Having a child with Hugh would be like holding a lifetime VIP pass to showbiz. And 100% he would do anything to keep that ticket. Meanwhile, Hyun, the famous ex, remained calm. On a live stream, he laughed and said, "I told you, Quack is playing the fame game, and he plays it better than anyone." Fans exploded, calling Hyun the prophet of this drama. To Hyun, this was nothing more than a comedy, because he already knew exactly how showbiz worked. And let's admit it, this time, Hyun wasn't wrong. By now, the picture is clear. Hugh is frustrated because the PR play stopped working. Quack is tired of being controlled. And Hyun? He's just sitting back, laughing like, "I warned you.